Hello, it's Brad, and I'm in Stockholm, Sweden. Yes, Sweden, a place I've wanted to come to for the longest bloody time. I reckon the first time I ever thought about coming here, I was 7 years old. Mainly because I played tennis a lot growing up, and Bjorn Borg was one of my favourite tennis players, and I wanted to follow in his footsteps, and I thought the best way to do that is to move to Sweden and start playing tennis. That never happened. I came to Sweden 20 years later, but I'm here, I'm queer, get used to Stockholm. I can't wait to explore you, so let's get started! First of all, how good is the ring light in my hotel room? It's actually amazing for selfies. Oh, look at you, Brad. Are you ready to explore Stockholm? Yes. First stop today, which is going to fulfill a gay fantasy of mine. I'm going to the ABBA Museum. Let's go. Thank you for the music. No, stop singing. You can do it at the museum.
Oh my god, this is actually happening. And the very first room was dedicated to Eurovision. I've actually died and gone to gay heaven. You could watch any performance in Eurovision history, and they even had the legit costumes that the performers wore. Amazing! And you can embarrass yourself with some Eurovision karaoke. Once I recovered from fainting, I entered the ABBA Museum. After a quick introduction, in case you weirdly forgot where you were, it was time to learn about Sweden's greatest export.
Sweden's greatest export.
Walking through this place was like walking through a time capsule. It's like I'd been transported to some sort of ABBA cult. They were the gods and all the museum artifacts were the religious effigies. Creepy, yet fabulous. The highlight would have to be this holographic ABBA that you could do karaoke with. This little girl actually slayed it, props to her.
It must come to an end. Get me now.
Overall, this faggy boy was left pretty satisfied.
Okay, now that the excitement of the ABBA Museum is done and dusted, my heart is still racing from the Eurovision room. I'm going up a mountain called Mount Elias. God, I'm so shit at languages. But apparently amazing view up here, so let's go see. Ow, leaf got me.
Such a beautiful view, and I could have stayed there forever, but I didn't because I was hungry.
I didn't come all the way to Sweden not to get balls in my face.
Get your mind out of the gutter. I mean traditional shirt belay or meatballs.
I don't know if this happens to other people, but I just had a real moment of homesickness, and I felt really sad, and I was messaging my boyfriend and I said, I miss you so much, I love you so much. And sorry, I'm puffed out from dancing, jumping up and down the hotel room, but I just felt really sad, and I thought, fuck, I really hope this feeling doesn't last. I've got 5 more weeks of this trip, I can't be homesick. And I know I'm so lucky and I'm so grateful to be here and have the resources to afford this trip. Not many people have that. But I felt homesick and really, really sad, and I just laid in the bed for a couple hours. It's bad. I don't want to do that. I want to live my life and experience as much of this trip as I can. But I just fucking realized I'm in Sweden. I'm in Stockholm. I've always wanted to come here. I need to go out. I need to live. I can't sit here and be sad. Sorry, I just wanted to talk to the camera and mention that, because I don't know if this is a common feeling. Do other people travel for a long time, but then they start to feel a bit overwhelmed, and it's this daunting feeling of, holy shit, I've got this massive trip and I'm starting to feel a bit sad. Can I sustain that enthusiasm for so long? Anywho, rant over. I'm about to go to a theme park to hopefully cheer me up and make me feel less homesick. I'm in fucking Sweden. Let's enjoy.
This place was called Coronaland, and no, it didn't cheer me up at all. The hordes of people, the noisy rides, the fact that I was stupidly hungover. It all made me feel a little sick, actually.
I had to leave Coronaland. I went on one ride and I started to vomit. I vomited in my mouth as we're going down the downturn. It was a really topsy-turvy, spinny sort of ride, and I just realised hangovers and amusement parks do not mix. I feel awful. Yo, I just wanted to be real for a little second. I think this vlog is going to take a bit of a sad turn. I just felt really crap yesterday. I started to feel really, really homesick, and I realised that I've got 5 more weeks left of this trip. I'm only 1 week down, and I started to feel really homesick. I really missed my boyfriend, and I started to feel really lonely. I was doing things all by myself and I had no one to share it with, and going to the amusement park by myself and going on rides by myself just made me feel so sad. And I don't know if anyone else gets this feeling when you're traveling
just your heart wrenches for the people that you miss, and traveling solo, it's been enlightening, and I've had some massive highlights of this trip that have been unbelievable, so amazing, but I'm in a real low point now, and I hope this sad feeling doesn't last too long. I want to be able to continue and make the most of it. And yesterday I didn't go out, and I didn't go to a restaurant even. I just got some supermarket food and sat in my bed in my hotel room and relaxed, and I felt like that's what I really needed. And I'm trying to justify it to myself that I don't need to go out and get drunk and have a crazy night every single night. I don't need that. I can do that at home as well. I just want to make sure that I'm giving my mental health the respect that it deserves, and making sure that I'm just looking after myself and putting my feelings first. Yesterday, just wanted to have some solitude, and I think that's okay. But I hope I'm not alone in feeling that, and I hope my mood improves. I'm a really happy type of person, but just yesterday felt a bit flat, felt very lonely, and wanted some company. So let's see what happens in the future of this trip. I just wanted to be transparent because I feel like there's a lot of travel vlogs out there where it's all fun and sunshine and rainbows and it's amazing non-stop, but there's harsh realities of traveling by yourself, and sometimes you just feel like a fucking sad loser because you are alone. But I won't be alone for very much longer. I'm off to Copenhagen next, and I'm sorry that this vlog got a little bit sour and a little bit depressing, but I'm going to Copenhagen next. There's more travel vlogs on the way, so make sure you subscribe. Make sure to like and give me some love because I feel lonely, and I will see you in Copenhagen. Ciao!